Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Hello and welcome to Be the Change, Being the Change. I'm Michelle Kelly. I started this YouTube channel. It's on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For my 2019 New Year's resolution, stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video for an entire year. And I'm on year 5. I'm in year 5. So it is a miracle. I've been consistent this whole time. I never had New Year's resolutions that I told anybody what they were out loud, because then it meant I had to follow through with it. And that was something I wasn't able to do up until 2019. So in 2020, my New Year's resolution intention was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others, which I'm still doing. 2020, that was 2020. 2021 was to break up with processed sugar. And you guys, I tried white knuckling it and doing it on my own. And I am now in Food Addicts Anonymous, and I'm a little over 11 months abstinent of sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. So I am out of my food addiction. And it didn't happen right when I thought it would. It took longer, which most things that I'm doing take way longer than I think, by the way. Last year, 2022, was to attach an income to what it is that I do. And I shared with you guys that I got royalties on a song that I wrote, Hey Cole Swindell, So Worth the Whiskey, and it's on iTunes and Spotify, and it's on YouTube. So I got a small amount of royalties, and it was to pay for, keeping them on Spotify and iTunes, which is still, it's hopeful, right? And every once in a while, I get little deposits into my account from BMI, which is not Body Mass Index. It is a record company that pays artists. So I get money every once in a while. It's like $2 or $3. It's enough that I'm like, should I try this? But not enough to be like, yeah, I should. So then in 2023, it is not to weigh myself every single day on the scale, which I was weighing myself every other day. And now the scale has been away for over a month. And I haven't weighed myself, but I'm going to today because I'm changing my food plan a little bit too. I'm going to the doctor's, but I'm changing my food plan for like the 3rd time since I've been on this no sugar, no flour, no wheat, no caffeine. And I'm finding out I'm allergic to dairy. So like I keep having to switch and adjust, and I'm trying to be kind to myself and compassionate, and I just don't want to lose any more weight, which is so weird for me because for the longest time I couldn't lose weight, and now I can't afford to lose any more. So I'm working on a new food plan. But what I was able to do, thanks to somebody on Facebook, I was able to put a replacement where my scale was. And it's this little slate that I made with my girlfriends. It's a coaster, and it's a little girl with her teddy bear, and Jesus is standing right in front of her. and he has a big teddy bear behind his back, but she doesn't know it. And she's like, but I love it, God. And he's ready to give her a bigger, better version. So I know that's what is happening with me now, but putting away that scale was really, really hard, because it was something I did obsessively and compulsively every day. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, obsessive compulsive. And you guys, I cut my hair obsessively and compulsively. And every time I cut my hair or get it cut, I come home and recut it. And it's to the point where one of my girlfriends said this to me years ago, and I didn't think twice about it. We just kind of laughed it off. Funny, not funny. She said, "You're a cutter." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a cutter." And I'm like, "No, I am a cutter." Like, I would have, if I didn't cut my hair the way that I do, I probably would be cutting myself with razor blades. And I'm not making a joke of it or a light of it, but that is how I cut my hair, obsessively and compulsively. And I've been cutting my hair nonstop for like the past 6 weeks, and I just had it fixed for the last time the other day. And usually this happens right when I get a haircut, but usually when I get a haircut or cut my hair, it's before I have something big that I'm going to, or people are going to see me. It's an event. And I've been growing out my gray hair since last year. So I have, you guys, I'm really gray and I'm like halfway there, but I still have some color on my ends. But I'm going away this weekend to an AA thing for the entire weekend, and I'm going to be around people, and like having my hair perfect, I don't know what it is, but that is the one thing that has not left me. And I used to work at a salon. I was a hair colorist, but when I worked at the salon, all the girls used to joke and say, "Michelle, when you get a life, that'll go away." I'm 51 years old. It has never gone away. And I've been obsessively cutting my hair since I was 8 years old, to the point that my fingers cramp. I do it for hours and hours and hours. Then I vacuum it up. I have to get the vacuum out, put it away. Then I'll cut it some more. Then I'll have to jump in the shower. A couple years ago, I cut my hair myself, and I ended up in urgent care because I cut my fingers so bad. So like, I can't stop myself. And once it's perfect, I can leave it alone, but getting it there is like, it's insanity. And that's what I do. So I am a cutter. And this is something that I'm learning to accept about myself. And people used to joke too. I had a gay man say he'd rather sleep with a woman than cut my hair, because that's how bad I was. And I laughed about it, but really it wasn't funny. And it's sad. I can't help it. So what I do when there's certain things about me that I can't help and I can't stop is I need to be around people that don't shame me or guilt me for being this way, that just accept me the way that I am. And it's anxiety. It's this severe anxiety that I get every time I need my haircut. And once it's fine, I can let it go for months, grows out good, all's good, but until I get to that point. And a lot of people, when you're an alcoholic or an addict, you go to different grocery stores, you go to different places to get your alcohol because you don't want people to know you're an alcoholic. Well, that's what I do with hairdressers. Like, I feel like I can't keep going to the same one, like, because I don't want them to think that I'm crazy, because I'm crazy. But this is something that has never left me, and I just need to accept it. And I found somebody who is not guilting me or shaming me. And that is huge. Not, I hope this goes away. It's not going away. So what can I do? I can find people that love me anyway and support me anyway, not tell me you're crazy, you need to let it go, get rid of your scissors. I can't do that. I don't want to say I can't do that because I thought I could never stop weighing myself. So for right now, I am not able to do this yet, is what I'm going to say. Right now, I am not able to do this yet. One day, maybe I will be able to, but for right now, I'm not. And then I have to think of this cute little baby Michelle, which I had her on last week and was telling you all about. This is a visual of me when I was a little girl. And what would I say to a little baby or to a little girl? I would say, it's okay. It's okay that you're this way. It's okay that it needs to be this way. We're going to find people that love us anyway and don't shame us for this. And that's what's happening. And I'm finding these people. And you know, I'm going away this weekend and I'm so excited. And then I'm going to Texas next week. My brother is flying me to Texas. And I was telling you guys last week that I live off of $1,683. And it's actually $1,663 with my insurance taken out. I got it confused and I'm sorry. A lot of times, Social Security disability just gave a little bit of a raise, and then when they gave the raise, my food stamps amount goes down. It used to be $250 and now it's $71 a month. So the raise that I got doesn't even cover the amount of the food stamps that I lost. So, oh, one last thing. This is huge. You guys, I shared that I'm like Julie, the cruise director. I love doing fun things, putting fun events together. I'm going to be teaching line dancing for syncrecovery.org. It's syncrecovery.org. And it's going to be at St. James UCC Church in Royersford on May 10th is the first night. I'm going to be doing it on Wednesday nights from 6 to 8 p.m. And anybody who's been affected by the disease of addiction in any way, whether you're an addict, an alcoholic, your parents were, somebody was a gambler, if you have been affected by the disease of addiction, you are invited, and it's a free event. So I'm going to be teaching line dancing, and I am so excited and so happy that I get to do this. I'm finally able to do all the things that we wanted to do, that I think I was told when I was younger I could never make a living doing this. And right now I'm not making a living doing this, but it doesn't matter. I'm having fun and I am not settling for second best anymore. And I am no longer doing things that harm and hurt me anymore. It comes out of my body and I cannot afford to do it. It makes me sick, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So this is your signing off. I will see you guys all next week, and I'll be coming in from Texas. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned and stay safe.